Oh. 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 Oh man, that is smooth. Handles bumps like a champ. What? Oh. Yo, this ain't no joke. This is so, I don't know why I didn't do this sooner. Obviously, if you guys have seen, did get the electric scooters right here, but this is like, it's like a hoverboard. Yo, it's extremely smooth. It's tackling like twigs and stuff like no problem. Very responsive. It's just, I'm just like hovering, man. It's hilarious. I'm sorry, I really like this product. Oh, this thing goes fast. Oh boy, look out. Oh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're not using a GoPro. I just got down here. Come on, let's go. Come on. Up, get back here. Oh man. This thing goes a little fast. So board side is approximately 37.2 inches across, 9.3 inches from side to side here, and then 5.1 inches up and down. Board material, this is 8-ply Canadian maple and 1-ply bamboo. I'm not a board expert, so you know, I just think it's really nice. A range according to this is going to be 18 to 21 miles, and it depends on road slope and rider's weight. So the ride modes are as follows. Low goes max speed of 6 miles per hour, medium goes max speed of 12 miles per hour, and then high goes max speed of 26 miles an hour. And then if you do the Pro, it goes up to 26 miles an hour too, but it just has a faster, zippier acceleration. Well, hey there. Ready? Keep pushing. Battery capacity, 280.8 watt hertz. Frick. It does have a waterproof rating of IP54, whatever that means. Basically in here it just says, you know, you can go through a puddle, it should be okay, just don't like drop it in the pool basically. Amount of time to charge the board, 4 hours. Amount of time to charge the remote, only 40 minutes. So the distance the remote will work from the board, 15 to 20 meters. Board power on and off right here, this button. But something really cool is that if it's off and you just want to get quick on it, all you have to do is jump on it, push it forward with your foot, and it has an auto power on. And if the remote's on, like, it'll automatically turn on and you can just zip away. You don't have to push the button on the bottom of the board. I thought that was super cool. The board automatically then powers off after 10 minutes of discontinued use. To turn it backwards, what you have to do is double click the power button on the remote. Now it'll go backwards. Yeah, and then double click the power button, and now it's gonna go forward. All right, come on now, partner. I'm not gonna lie, sitting down on this thing kind of rules. New feature I literally just found out, you know, because I skimmed through the instructions real fast. But if you hold the acceleration at any pace and then you tap the power button, it goes into cruise control. See, now I am not even messing with the remote. I can put it in my pocket if I wanted to, and we're just cruising here. We're just cruising, cruise control. To get it out of cruise control, you can either accelerate or hit the brake, so I could go faster and then let go, and now it's out of cruise control. It comes in kilometers per hour, but if you turn the remote off and then hold both these buttons at the same time, it takes you in a setting mode, which I can then switch to miles per hour. It's too awesome. Something that you just like is like great is like using the deceleration for going down the hill, because I'm such a weenie and I don't like to go fast. Like I can just like, you know, slow down. You know what I mean? Like, dang. I want you guys to listen right here. Nothing. Nothing. No rattling, no shaking, no little piece of plastic somewhere broken off inside of here somewhere just rattling around. No, this thing is solid. I love that. I absolutely love that. I can't explain to you how many times I've had a product where, like, you know, you ride or something and you like take it over a bump and then all of a sudden it's just like like there's something broken inside of it, you know what I mean? Just browsing online, looking at all of the other options out there, this, for a price point for what you're getting, is on the lower side, if not one of the best deals out there for, in my opinion, what seems to be like an extremely high quality board. You know, everything is tight, put together right, and it's been working and working very consistently over all of the miles we just put on this bad boy, which is awesome. Oh, and it's still running smoothly. The speed, in my opinion, is absolutely fast enough. Top speed of 26 miles per hour. I don't even know if I ever topped it out when driving this. I got pretty close. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. But then I had to slow down. Maybe I'm just a weenie, but if you're looking for something even faster, Possway has a T3 which goes over 30 miles an hour that I just saw on their website. So control is absolutely awesome. Not only the steering, easily to adjust the ease of the steering with the toolkit that they send you here. Specifically this piece right here that you can easily carry around with you, but also the control of acceleration, having multiple different modes that control the speed of acceleration if you just mat the thing down to the ground. The low, medium, high mode, and then the pro mode for the zippiest acceleration, which I have to say accelerates pretty darn fast. Engine's ready. Oh god, bro. So not only did this accelerate extremely well with my weight, but when it came to handling hills, like going up hills, this thing says not to really take it up a hill over a 30-degree incline, you know, going up. But I took it up some pretty steep hills, and it started working. Like, you could tell it was working. Like, it was like, oh, pushing me up, but it still made it up, and then it still drove. It didn't break or anything like that. But this is extremely steep right here. Oh man, oh, this is way more than 30 degrees. Oh, we made it. It made it to the top, I just fell off. Which is very impressive considering, you know, just the technology they got in these motors that are basically the wheels. So one downside you might be thinking is like, oh, the battery pack and like, you know, like the power supply or whatever, hanging off the bottom, it might not give you enough clearance on the ground. But in my opinion, and from my experience, I had no bottoming out whatsoever of these units on the ground. They're not scraped up at all. But if you need to know, the minimum ground clearance, it said, is 50 millimeters. Other than that though, takes the bumps like a champ. It is super smooth. The ride quality is so smooth, especially if you catch yourself some nice blacktop, I gotta say right now. This is the life, man, I'm telling you. This thing is so smooth. It's like you're playing a video game, but it's real life, you know? The feeling of cruising this thing on the blacktop, it's spiritual, man, let me tell you. The remote, super simple, syncs up super easily. There's no delay in the acceleration or braking. Now, it's not just like one speed forward, right? Depending on how easily you push this, it accelerates a little slow to, you know, accelerates the full pace. Same with braking, you know, you brake a little slow or you just full on brake right there. If you want to change the power of braking, all you have to do is hold the brake down and then press the selection button on the side, and you can change the braking from low, medium, high, or pro mode. Makes the aggression of the braking either more or less depending on the mode you're in. Really simple to use, really simple to get started. The battery life, in my opinion, lasted longer than I expected. I took this thing out multiple days without even charging it. I brought this thing down, according to the remote, to 2 bars on the board. Still drove it 4 miles, still had 2 bars. It was lasting, according to the stats here, you should have a total distance of 18 to 21 miles per charge. I probably was pushing around 15 miles. I got down to 2 bars, and it was just like, it was a ton of riding. I'm like, yo, I'm home, I'm gonna charge it up anyways. No problems whatsoever. I didn't just like drive it out for 2 miles. All of a sudden it's out of batteries and I'm stranded. Plenty to get around like a campus, to get around like a small town, you know, without having to worry about running out of battery, you know what I mean? Man, I wish I would have had this back in 2012. So honestly, just a bunch of positives. I absolutely love this thing, but a lot of you guys out there want me to criticize products a little bit more, get a little bit more nitpicky, and pick some things that I dislike about the products or that I think could be made better. So for one, something that I did find strange was the lettering on the remote here, which is interesting. Maybe it's just a mistake on just this one. Maybe this is like a prototype and that's why they sent it to me. But it says power and reverse. Where it says reverse on the remote, it's not reverse. Like if I click that, that's not reverse. That's selection. That'll put me through the modes like low, medium, high, pro, right? In order to get it to go in reverse, all you have to do is double tap the power button. So you just, and then you can even read right here, it says BW, which means backwards. And then FW, forwards. And then there's only one more other thing I want to get critical on, and that is the charger itself right here. It's got this like little light right there, right? That's red when you plug it in, and then it turns green when it's done. I mean, it's like, okay, whatever. But something I wish they would have done would be to add an extra like USB port on here, so you can plug in the remote charger as well, so you could charge the remote while you're charging the board, because all they give you is this USB cord like this for the remote, so you have to plug it into the remote and then, you know, plug this into a USB outlet or something like that, or the computer for it to charge, which is like, you know, why couldn't you just build it in there? But I don't know if that's just because maybe this was like a prototype or something, and when the ones that they actually sell are, you know, have it all built in. But yeah, that's my only other critique. Other than that, I've got to say, like, dang, this thing's quality has blown my mind. Like, I am stoked to have this product. I'm so stoked to review this. I love it, and I just want to give a big shout out to Possway, all right, for sending me this product. And if you guys are interested in purchasing one of these, you can get $15 off if you use the link in the description below and then use code FOCUS at the checkout. $15 off your order. It's my affiliate link. I get a 5% commission, just for full disclosure. So thank you all so much for your support out there. And thank you, Possway, for sending me this absolutely awesome product. I hope you all have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe, turn those notifications on. Peace. I will see you all in the next video. What you got?